to where you are. And I would live a million lonely lifetimes if I knew I could get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time. I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being with.
My name is Jason, and I feel so honored to be part of Ricardo and Toni's special day. And you are here because in some way, you're a part of their story. Thank you for making the time to be here. I've met people who are here from California, and people here from Kansas, and people here from New York, and of course the groom's family all the way from Puerto Rico. If there's a prize for coming the furthest, I think you all win it. So thank you all for being here. And you know, right now in this area, there are a lot of reasons people are gathered today. There's a big football game this weekend. There is a big race happening this weekend. There are all kinds of events and gatherings, but I don't know of a better reason for people to gather and to come together than the fact that you two say you love each other and you want to spend the rest of your life together. That's something worth celebrating. So thank you two for making the steps that it took to be here. It takes commitment. It takes overcoming obstacles. It takes flexibility. And you two are here because you say, we want to commit to each other, and we are all so honored to have a small part in your relationship, and we're honored to be here today.
You look very nice.
You look beautiful, baby.
You look very handsome. Oh, you clean up well.
Thank you. Don't do that. You got makeup.
I can't. Okay.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, handsome. Ooh. Ah! Oh, goodness. You look good.
Thank you, honey.
So I get to talk to a lot of couples and to hear from them how they met and hear their story. And your story is one of my favorites. It's amazing. First, you didn't meet on an app, and it seems like that's how everybody meets. And you met the old-fashioned way through a friend, a mutual friend who set you up for a blind date. And you got together, you saw each other at Pinballs, an arcade type place. And Toni, you said you saw him and you're like, that's a fine looking man. And Ricardo, I think we can agree, you're doing good there, man. And of course you saw him and liked him, and you liked her, the fact that she was happy and joyful and just easy to be around. And that first date led to another date. And then 2 weeks into your relationship, you come to a point of decision. You've got an opportunity to go to a wedding out of state, Kentucky. And you know, is that too soon to invite him to go along? Well, you just go for it. And you say, okay, Ricardo, you want to go to the wedding with me? And Ricardo says yes. And you two are driving to Kentucky, you know, and that's, from what I understand, that's kind of where you fell in love, like talking on the road to Kentucky. I mean, that's not the most romantic thing, but it worked for you two. And that's where you got to talk. And Ricardo, you're talking to her and you're like, I actually love her. And I think I want to tell her, but man, is it too soon? Like, can I really do that? And before you have the chance to, she beats you to the punch and tells you that she loves you. And of course you returned that, and that began an amazing relationship. Ricardo, when you talk about memories, I love how you talk about just being able to sit on the couch with her and the small things of enjoying her presence, enjoying her company, and how loved you feel when she comes back from grocery shopping and she brings you, something she thinks you might like, and that's those moments that mean so much to you. And no relationship is perfect. Every relationship has its challenges, but you two, through your challenges, you've learned to talk, you've learned to listen, and you've learned to work through them together, to talk about it and solve the problem instead of being at each other. And I love that about you two.
That's like, do you remember the smell, honey?
Yeah.
It's from our first date. I know, I'll pull it out of the archives for you. I love you too. Forever.
Vem, 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 e do jeitinho que tu gosta. 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 Trava a bunda, senta e descansa. Vem.
So Ricardo, we're gonna start with you. Will you have this woman to be your wedded wife? Will you love her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, in poverty and in wealth, and forsaking all others, will keep thee only to her so long as you both shall live? Do you so promise?
I do.
And Toni, will you have this man to be your wedded husband? Will you love him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, in poverty and in wealth, and forsaking all others, keep thee only to him so long as you both shall live?
I do. That's my stinky.
And Ricardo, would you say these words after me to Toni? I, Ricardo,
I, Ricardo,
take thee, Toni,
take thee, Toni,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
to love and cherish,
to love and cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
And Toni, would you please say these words after me to Ricardo? I, Toni,
I, Toni,
take thee, Ricardo,
take thee, Ricardo,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
to love and cherish,
to love and cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us apart.
It's my distinct pleasure as an officer of the great state of Texas and as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ to pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.